Greetings and welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man. Probably presents another episode of You Know What It Is. This is the Collectors Lounge International Sunday Fun Day. So glad to have you guys here. I'm your host, Leo Rockwell, for the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel. So glad to have you guys here with us this amazing afternoon, morning, night, depending on where you are across the globe. So glad to actually have you guys here with us. While you're here, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what's going on over here on the channel. So definitely let's get some things out the way right off the top. I do want to let you know that we are currently right now full-fledged ahead with the initiative. If you don't know what the initiative is, it's the Halloween initiative. Whereas all proceeds, super chats, anything that we actually get goes towards making sure kids have costumes for the holidays. Started August 26th, ends on October 25th. Again, all proceeds, super chats that we actually get in goes towards the Salvation Army, local charter schools within the area, as well as just kids within our area, making sure that they actually get costumes for the holiday season. And even if you don't donate within your home or within your area, within your local location, make sure that you even get out there, you know, either pass out candy or provide candy for homes and kids who can't really get it and pass it out, or provide costumes. Do what you can to kind of support, because that's definitely what it's all about, is making sure that, you know, people can, you know, join in the festivities and have a good time. If anything, as the world taught us right now, is that life is way too short, and on top of that, happiness and kindness goes a long way. So definitely you want to get out there and make sure you do that. Also, before we jump in here really quick, let's see here. Do want to let you know another announcement, definitely on October 4th. October 4th itself, I will be definitely doing an interview. Again, this is going to be possibly, the dates can switch. It might be the 30th or it might be the 4th. But we will be doing a live pre-order event with Yost over there at Jazz Inc. for the Batman Returns Catwoman. So definitely stay tuned for that. You'll actually get updates on it. Right now, we're pushing for the 4th. It might be earlier, depending. It might be later. Who knows? But we'll definitely be doing a live event. So join in with us, and it's going to be fun. Definitely will be fun. So I'm going to put that out there. Before we jump in, I want to introduce the incredible panel that we have here, and then we'll jump to the chat. Starting off with Mandy. How are you? How are you doing today?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. Yeah, all is well. All is well. Been a bit of a crappy week, but you know, it's a start of the next week. So
yeah.
You know, onwards and upwards. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm
thank you
good.
for having me.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for being here as always. Do appreciate that, and always good to have you. Next up, we got Rob in the building. What's going on, Rob? Chewy's Bandolier. How are you, man?
I'm good. How's it going, Leo?
Pretty good, brother. Pretty good.
I'm in the same boat as Mandy. It's been a busy week. I'm glad that it's kind of over.
Yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, it's been more of the usual. Things are picking up back at work again, so it's I'm busy, and I'm just happy to be here. This is my fun, relaxing time. So.
Good, man. So glad to have you here. Thank you very much for being here as always. Appreciate that. Next up, we got, you already know what it is. It's Jake. Watch the Six in the building, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Parroting everything else everyone else has said. I have been extremely busy this past week, and I am tired and worn out, but I do look forward to these streams on Sunday. It's a nice way to, you know, do what I like and talk about it with people I like. And so thanks for having me on again. And this next person that you're going to bring on, that guy.
Definitely, man. We'll bring him in here. We'll definitely bring him in here, man. You already know what it is, man. If you don't know, we got, you know, our very own low-key collector, Calvin, in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Doing well. So seeing how Jake want to put our business out in the street, we're going to keep that between us. So, speaking of the gantry, y'all been on my head about this gantry for weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got it. Where'd he get it?
Like 6. Well, he quoted me a price, solid price. Now, me and Philly been talking, and I know Philly was after it as well. And it was one of those: if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But I'm actively looking for the best price I can come across. I'm going through all my retailers. I happen to come across a $200 discount coupon. Cha-ching! Then he's gonna hit me and be like, "I would have matched the price." If I knew my man would have matched the price, I would have saved the coupon for something else.
You didn't ask.
I didn't ask. I'm not the type to be like, "Hey, let me get $200."
It's all good.
So,
I'm glad you got it.
I know moving forward, I know who to go to.
Yeah, man. Definitely, bro. And thank you. Thank you for being here, man.
Like,
I'm just glad you got it.
Shit, I didn't think to ask for $200, but you ain't gonna tell me twice.
I'm glad you got it. I'm definitely glad you got it. I was
shocked that damn coupon was sitting there. I'm like, how long has this been sitting here that I haven't used it?
Well, that's why I pays a check, man, because you never know. That's what I did the other day. For the what was it? The Batman Returns figure from Sideshow. I had points, but then I also had like that thank you coupon that I didn't know about
because I wasn't gonna go through Sideshow until I got that coupon. I was like,
yeah. So I got that thank you coupon and used that as well. So with the points and the thank you coupon, I got the figure down with tax and everything included. It's about $160 total.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because I had points because Toya has an account, right? So she has an account, and then I also have an account. So with her account, again, I sometimes seldomly I don't really pay attention to the points that she's racking up because I just know that she'll get figures, or if she gets a figure, and she had points sitting there for the longest time. I didn't know. I forgot all about it because I was focusing in on my account. So I went in and I looked at points. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. So I just used those points, and then I saw that thank you coupon. And I used that, and I was like, all right, cool. That definitely works. That works.
Let me do this real quick. So let me put my first order in with Jake. Let me get that Terminator. Put me down for that.
I got you. But don't ask me for $160. Like, that's just not.
That was going to be the next message.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. But thank you guys definitely for being here. Thank you out there in the chat for being here. Who we got in here? We got Holland Toy Flicks in the building. Thank you for being here. I've been on the chill with Hot Toys purchase lately. I did get the notice my local Connect will have She-Hulk next week. Yeah. Mine doesn't arrive until the 30th, but I'm patient. I'm cool with that. So I'll have that there. Philip the Fool, thank you for being here as well, man. CJP Models in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Press X to continue is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Chuck G as well. Thank you for being here, brother. Windman 42 as always. Gentleman Windman. We got Figure Craft in the building. Morning. Thank you for being here, bro. Who else have we got in here? Paul Morales. Thank you for being here as well, bro. Who else we got? Rogue One Photography's in the building. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Who else have we got in the building with us? We got AJ Agrusa. Thank you for being here. Jose G. Who else we got? Kyle Hagel's in the building. Thank you for being here with us, man. I appreciate that. Ren the Creator is in here. Thank you for being here, brother. So good to see you. As always. Who else have we got in here with us? We got 12-inch Moose Dream in the building. Thank you for being here. Hello, community of collectors. I bought 7. Wow. You got a lot of things going on there, brother. Definitely. Who else have we got in the building here with us? Well, Mandy's on the, you already see that. Palal is always here. As always, thank you for being here. As always, we got Huey Freeman is in the building. What's going on, Huey? Such a dope guy. So good to see him here with us as well. And we also have Spice Runner in the building, man. Thank you for being here as always, brother. So it's good to see you, man. To have you here with us. Before we jump in as well, always got to actually do this by just paying homage to places where we get these figures from. Starting off with my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Again, if you're looking for an incredible deal head on over there. No NRD, full. I mean, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. On top of that, full transparency, he'll get that figure to you within a timely manner. Again, sometimes 2 to 3 business days, depending. On top of that, sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as to what is going on over there. And when your figures are going to be released, or when there's even new figures coming out, or if there are some graveyard figures that have been sitting there for a while and you've been looking for them but you can't find them, he'll always post up and let you know what's available. So definitely want to give him a shout out. Also want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Again, nice little care package. You get the figure, comic book, as well as sticker to boot, just to make sure that you have everything that you need as far as source material. On top of that, if you're looking for Grell pieces, he'll take care of you. So definitely want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars. Also, got to give a shout out to this guy, Jake, over here at Comic Relief and Comic Collectibles. Again, you got your comics, but if you're looking for 1/10 scale, 1/12 scale, any figure that you're actually looking for, you'll find it over there. Also, make sure you sign up for the newsletter over there as well, so you will always up to date as to what's going on over there at the store. Nice little festivity, as you can see. You'll always have some fun. If you get on over there, free comic book day, you already know what it is. Always notable. So definitely want to give him a shout out. And then last but definitely not least, got to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Module Case, Module Space. If you're looking for an incredible display, head on over there. He'll take care of you. He got the mono. He got this, whatever case you're looking for, whatever size you're looking for, he got you. He'll definitely take care of you, man. So again, shout out to those individuals out there who always keep us in the now when it comes to whatever we actually need. So definitely got to give you a shout out. Also got to give a shout out to Jay, brother Cousins, who's in the building, man. Thank you for being here and stopping through, bro. Always a pleasure to actually see you out there in the chat, man. It's always a good one to actually see you here. So I'm going to start with this right off the bat real quick first before we kind of get to everything else and all figure releases that we got. Figure releases or figure reveals, I must say. So we got, a bit of an update. We got a bit of an update from Yoast over there at, Jazz Inc. And again, like I said, what I love about what Yoast does is he makes sure that he gives us updates on the figure that, definitely on a product of most anticipated. Now, I will say this. I mean, Yoast, he does, and I have to say this in all honesty, man. Yoast definitely goes out of his way to make sure that you get the updates for the figures that you're looking for or the vehicles that you're looking for. Again, he's just jumping into the 1/6 scale community as far as these figures are concerned. So again, you have to give him some grace in that aspect. Give him some grace, whereas he's just diving into this realm. Not everything is going to be 100% perfect, but here's the thing. He strives for perfection all the time. So again, with his level of transparency, he's always asking us for our opinions, also to send in screen accurate depictions of the piece that you're looking for. But also just keep in mind that Warner Brothers themselves and DC are sending him updates, so at least he knows. Now, again, with product that we get in, product that he's actually producing, you're not going to be able to capture 100% of what you see on screen into figure form. It's just not going to happen, especially if you're looking for posability, if you're looking for articulation. It's not. Sometimes you have to use material that's going to be completely different, just so the figure would hold up. Because I guarantee you, if you use the material that they used on screen, you're going to be complaining even more because that figure is just going to fall apart. So again, you always have to approach it with a bit of grace, that this man is going to continue to strive to give us a level of perfection. The stuff that I've actually seen in the comments that I've seen, the problem with that is, he had to look, the prototype isn't really up for pre-order right now. But on top of that, it's just like, I always have to say this, like, it's okay to have opinions about things. But if you are not in that field, if you don't have the skill to produce this product, then maybe you just need to kind of take a step back and just wait. You can have an opinion, but if you can't do better and he's giving you something, I mean, you got to kind of be, Be mindful of that, whatever, because the constant complaining with any company, whether it's Jazz Inc., Hot Toys, Sideshow, whatever corporation that you're basically dealing with, the constant complaints, we got to be lucky that we're getting half the shit that we get, that we are able to relive our childhood through these pieces. Be happy about that, because they can say, you know what, forget it. We don't want to do anything. If you want it, just, you know what, you let your imagination run wild. They can do that. But instead, they're giving us some incredible pieces, man. And they're giving us things that a few years ago, you could have never imagined you would ever see this in figure form, and be able to carry this stuff with you. So just approach it with grace, man. The man is doing the best thing that he did. You can call us, look, make me and all the other content creators martyrs for getting the product in. If you want to call us this, call us shills, and I can take that, man, because it's just words at this particular point. Half those words you probably wouldn't say to me to my face in person. And it's not that I'm immediate with a level of aggression, but I just know that we have a whole bunch of keyboard warriors out there. So here's the thing. I can take it. I have thick skin. I've dealt with way too much. Trust me. I've dealt with way too much more. But this man, give him some grace. Let him cook. Let him do what he needs to do, because he doesn't have to be as transparent as he has been. He doesn't. He can be like your Hot Toys that don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So just give it some grace. With that basically being said, he did give us an update on this Catwoman figure. Now, he did actually say on a live stream with Shane that the body that you see right now, the body that you see with this particular figure, is not the final product. It is not the final body that you're going to see, because they have a body that they're working on that is going to be, it's going to mirror Michelle Pfeiffer's figure, the aesthetics and everything. So, but with that basically being said, you see the potential here. You see how this looks. You see how the sculpt looks, the base, everything is there. I've even seen basically where there was a comment where someone was upset at the simple fact that they can only get this base in the all-in set. It makes perfectly good sense to me. What'd you say?
I said, oh, you saw that one too?
Yeah, I saw that, bro. And I'm just like, man, like, long gone the days where we can just be excited for figures. And people don't understand is like when those type of comments come out and we constantly see that, that is a deterrence for new collectors. People might come in and be like, yeah, no, I want no parts. Like, I really want no parts. And that's not as welcoming as it should be, bro. And I understand, look, he did, in his defense, he did basically meet it with grace. And he did celebrate the simple fact that he was happy that Yost was giving us the product. But at the same time, from a production standpoint, and especially residual gain, and as far as the business goes, there's certain things that you really, really, really need to understand. So anyway, starting with you, Calvin, you see these updates, bro. What do you think about the piece, man?
I'm on a Batman kick all weekend. So I saw 89 on Friday. I've been watching Batman movies all weekend when I have time. So, I'm all for this. There's no question. What the man puts out, I'm going to buy what he puts out. I'm not going to try and individualize myself to specify my needs and what's, try and buffet it so it fits my needs. He puts out a 2-pack. I'm buying the 2-pack. I know that comes with the diorama. Done deal. I'm just trying to figure out what retailer I'm buying it from. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. And that's it. That's my whole thing, is the simple fact that now, I guess that I can only get it through Kit. You know what I mean? Being that we can't get it straight from, Jazz Inc. here in North America or Canada for that for that sake. But, it is what it is. I'm still going to get it. I'm still going to support, regardless of, the situation, whatever. Chua, you see this, man. You see the updates on this piece. I know we slightly talked about this the other day, but what are your thoughts?
Oh, sorry, I'm lost in her. Yeah, no, we were talking about it on the corner there, and yeah, I love that Yost is able to put this kind of quality in, like the fact for a third party to be able to do this kind, even if it's just the prototype, you know, even if when it goes into manufacturing, if there's some kind of a little bit where it maybe softens a bit or who knows what, the fact that he could hit this mark is a major point for him, that as he's just stepping into this field, like he's just starting with 6 scale figures, and he can do this. That's a major firework in the air for how good he's going to get. And this one in particular, I'm 100% getting the all in. This, and I'm like Calvin. I just have to figure out where I'm going to get it from still. But there's no question that I'm going to have this, because again, I've been doing the same thing Calvin's been doing. I've been watching Batman movies for the last couple of days, and I actually just watched Returns the other night, and it's a no-brainer for me. I don't have any issues with this figure. Even the body he's using in the prototypes, it still looks great. So now I'm like even wondering how much better can it get, and that has me excited too. So it's I don't know. Some people like to complain just for the sake of complaining, and some people have legitimate issues with things, and that's fine. But I mean, you can't look at this and tell me that it's not good. If you do, I know you're making it up.
That's definitely true. Jake, like being a distributor, bro, like of just like certain, you know, when it comes to like just figures in general, not just like comic books and stuff like that, but just being a distributor, like you kind of know how it feels to be a company like Jazz Inc. or any other. You know how it feels when you're looking at the product, you see that the company is putting 100% behind it, but also you know the risk of what it means to kind of put yourself out there. And honestly, through everything, this is going to sound weird, but through everything that has transpired and everything that actually has happened within the past couple of weeks in general with Jazz Inc., I almost damn near see now why Hot Toys doesn't say shit. Like why they just stay completely out of it, and they just put out the figure, and like sometimes they'll take certain things on board, but it's not an open form of discussion at that point, because they're just they get enough scrutiny, and I'm pretty sure they see it. But it's just like even you know, Jake, from a distribution standpoint, you know how it is with different companies that I won't even name, but you know, who don't get those figures out there in a timely manner. And people always talk about the process. Well, you know, you should do this and you should do that, and they don't even manufacture. They don't distribute figures themselves, but they can tell you what you need to do, not knowing that behind the scenes there's a lot of red tape. You know, there's issues with getting the product in from these companies. There's even issues with cost. Even if there's like import, there's a lot of issues that go into it and things that you would have to pay for itself. So you kind of understand from that aspect from a business aspect, where all of this comes in. Even though this looks good, what are your thoughts, bro?
Well, it's funny you say that, because I have quietly been arguing that for a long time that I think Hot Toys has the right idea. If you start being fully transparent with your customer base, you start getting things. I mean, it's inevitable. Like Yost. I mean, this guy, I feel a kinship with this guy. He took it something that he loves and he made it into a business. But at the same time, when you're as transparent as he is, which I think the majority of people, I don't want to get this misconstrued, the majority of people appreciate. But there is always going to be that loud minority that is going to take advantage. And I think I liken it to WB putting out the Snyder Cut. You know, you gave an inch, these guys are going to be asking for more and more. And I think that's what you invite yourself with open up to, and that's why I think Hot Toys doesn't do it. And I know it frustrates us at times, but at the same time, they're alleviating a lot of grief on their end by not doing it.
Yeah.
But going back to this figure, I think this looks incredible. Yes, I have seen the posts. I think that you guys are talking about. I read the comments. I read Lael's comment. I sometimes I get the feeling people just want to point out something just to be like, to say that they did, that they were the first to notice, or that they had that keen eye. But I don't know how you can have complaints about this figure. I mean, he's giving us updates. It's not even up for pre-order yet, as far as I know. And he's just showing us more and more. And every time he shows us more, the more we're seeing incredible quality, incredible likeness, incredible accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be getting this figure. I think it looks absolutely stunning, though.
Yeah, definitely, bro. But yeah, you hit it on the nose, bro. Like sometimes, as good as the intentions are, not all transparency is good, because
You invite too much scrutiny.
Because it definitely does invite too much scrutiny, but at the same time, it shows the incredible resilience and strength and care, and also just pure like involvement. And he's a fanboy. You know what I mean? He's a fan of this product, and it just shows the pure love that Yost has in his product, but also in, these pieces, and how much he even loves the community, bro.
Yeah,
I can honestly say that.
It's a weird turn that happened. I think we were all very aware at the beginning, Yost is just a fan. Like, he's a guy who just enjoys this stuff.
Yeah.
And then when he got a license, everyone's like, for whatever reason, a switch flipped in their mind where, well, now he's a big business. Now he's a big business with a license. And so we demand this and we deserve this. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's still Yost. It's still Jazz Inc. You know what I mean? He can do this legally.
We got Cost in the back.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Sorry. But
we got Cost in the back. Okay, good. Let me just bring him in here really quick before we move on and I get to Mandy. Got to bring my guy in here. Costa, what is going on with you, brother?
What's up,
How are you today, man?
Yeah, it's been a rough week.
Heck, everybody's sharing the same sentiment, bro.
What a horrible, I got to unbox like 3 figures, like Batman. It's been like a bad week. I've been all over the place. I'm kidding. Sorry, the other crew has had a bad week. If you need to pick me up, you can always call me. Send me an email.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, it's been it really has only been an okay week. Like, my shoulder, I think I might need surgery. It's really fucked up. Right, we're talking about our medical illnesses too, because I'm gonna go. Like, I got a bad foot. I'm getting fatter. I hate myself. So yeah, there's all that. But look at all the fun Batman stuff we got this week.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. We definitely gonna be. We're talking about that right now. I'm starting now. Here's the thing. I'm reading these conversations right now with the highs. I want to talk about the highs. We'll get to the lows later, but I want to talk about the highs in collecting right now. That's why I kind of brought up this Catwoman first here. So I'm gonna get to your thoughts here in just a second. Mandy, your thoughts on this piece?
First of all, I'm just going to have to put these on just to make a. Oh my gosh!
What?
Do you know?
My glasses are. Never mind.
Oh my word! Now, Michelle Pfeiffer, I've always loved. She's just dreamy, but seeing the battle damage thing first, and it was like, oh my days, and it tempted me over into DC. It's like, that's it. I've got Batman 89 now. I'm definitely battle damage. I was convinced on, but then I saw this one.
Yeah.
The lick in the paw, and it's like, oh god, I'm just gonna have to get them all of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, the nails, the attention to detail, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning, and it's exciting. And I'd almost go as far as to say it's probably the best 1/6 head sculpt I think I've ever seen. And I can't believe this is where he's starting, because it blows my mind. Like, every time I see it, I just stupid 14-year-old boy smile. You know, it's like, oh, it's just look at that. I can't even believe it. And yeah, just phenomenal. I've got not one bad thing to say, not even one slightly. Oh, it would be. No, it's just perfection. That's what I'd say. Perfection.
Yeah.
You know,
it is.
and I know Michelle Pfeiffer's approved. She's approved it as well, has she?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, she has. Yeah, she has. It's a beautiful piece. It definitely is a beautiful piece to see. And I know,
all the
like,
expressions and it's just,
yeah, it is.
you know, and what an amazing guy. Keep going back and going, oh, this is what we've got, and this is, you know, and you know, everyone has their two penneth, and they throw something in and they throw something in. If you ask someone's opinion, you know there's going to be, it gets too confusing. But I just think whatever he does on this, it's just off the scale. The scale.
Definitely.
Just,
The fact alone that this is his baseline. That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's just, look at that one for me. It's just like, oh my days. I just don't know what to do with that. It's just perfect. Look at it.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's such an amazing looking piece. Like, literally.
You know, whoever, like, I did look, the person that painted it, how skilled are they? Come on. Like,
the paint apps are incredible.
Yeah.
Definitely, the paint apps are incredible. It's the way he's done it, the attention to detail, and on top of that, like, sometimes, and even me being a fan of Catwoman and being a fan of Michelle Pfeiffer and actually being a fan of Batman Returns, you don't realize the subtle details that you didn't recognize before. Like, call me stupid, but I didn't realize how uneven the mask was, screen accurate. And I went back and watched it, and I was like, yo, that's exactly the way this shit was. Because I thought that both of the eye pieces were the same. No, they weren't. And I didn't know that. I had no fucking idea. But I love the imperfections of this suit.
Yeah, brilliant. I watched them both last week, and it was just like, it was like Nostalgia City, but they stand up so well. So well. You know.
It's a brilliant looking piece. So definitely.
I'm not even a cat fan. I'm a dog fan, but this is like, sod the dogs. Look at that.
I'm sorry, man. I've been a cat. I'm a dog man, but I've been a cat fan all my life as well. So,
I'm allergic to cats. So you'll never see a cat in my. Can't do it. Costa, what's your thoughts? On this piece, man. What do you think about it, bro?
Sorry, I had to put my cataracts glasses on. What? We're one-upping. Somebody's got to be next. I love it. I love this. The excitement for it is super high. Although I do have a problem with the texture on the outfit. I'm kidding. You know how hard it is to shrink everything down from regular size to 1/6. Like, I don't understand those people, but this is beautiful. The clean version will have the licking paw. That's the only way you'll see her in there. I know Mandy's head's gonna explode when she gets this one and does that, but it's well worth it. It's I really, really, really hope this comes out looking
Whoa. My phone rang. Sorry about that.
I thought I was magically introducing music into the stream. Because that's what I do. I make the ladies go crazy. No, that's Calvin's. Penny dropper. All right. Can you tell? I haven't been drinking. I just want to make sure everybody understands.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you're bringing the energy.
Yeah, I know. I got the energy this week. Last week, no energy. This week, we got some energy. Yes, I love this. I love the battle damage. Amazing too. I just am so disappointed with the other competitors for blocking my ability to use Yost's 35-month payment plan. Because I'm gonna need
that part.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need the 18-month payment plan is a beautiful payment plan.
yeah.
Everybody seems to be able to like work within that, especially for these big vehicles, and it helps him out. So,
Calvin, what was that?
I'm just
sorry.
What was that?
What did Calvin say about when you were saying about plans?
Oh, I said that part.
Oh yeah.
I mean, check. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Calvin.
Like,
no worries.
Yeah.
like I think Spec will have like a 12-month, which is great if they're going through Spec.
They've got the partially program that they use.
Yeah, partially is great. I like partially.
It doesn't do anything.
I will be on here with you on that day.
Okay.
Ordering. You'll just have to send me, like, we'll use the WhatsApp so it's encrypted. You can send me your credit card information so I can get the Lux, all in like 2-pack. So I'm excited about that. Thank you again.
Yeah.
I mean, we marked it on, what was it? Like, it was like 3-4 weeks ago on that. So yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Look, no, there it is again.
Whoever took
Andy
these photos is a bloody
up.
genius. Look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
who took the photos? Do we know?
I don't know.
Who did?
I have the slightest idea.
We need to ask Yost to get him on because that man or woman needs a praise.
They're a good photographer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the photography is incredible with this piece. They did
everyone's been shot beautifully.
Yeah,
everything's
incredible. You know what? It feels good to know that one of the biggest things about this, and I was thinking about this the other day. It feels good to know that, you know, if you have the Batmobile, the '89 Batmobile, you got that piece, and you have this piece to also help complement, you know, that vehicle. Both excellent pieces. You know, again, nostalgia, part of our childhood, but knowing it is coming from a man who is equally as excited as we are. But the one thing that I was thinking about here, and it's been mentioned, you know, Jay mentioned it. I know Shane mentioned it. I know this has been on the forefront of everybody's, you know, thought. Like they've been thinking about this as well. But this was obviously blocked in the North American market for a reason. And there's another figure that we're going to look at after this one that undoubtedly lets me know that for a fact that Hot Toys is going to make this figure. For a fact, they're going to do it. They're going to do it because it's just a damn shame that they wait until another company, and they do this shit all the time, that they wait for other companies to dive into this market. And once they get the IP, and again, like Yost talked about this on Shane, he was like, look, I'm not trying to pinch from anybody else's pocket. I'm just doing the more obscure characters that nobody else is going to touch. And we can all eat. If you're doing this figure, let me do the companion. You know what I mean? Or let me whatever. Now, look, it is within Hot Toys' right. And I want to specify this. I said within their right to produce anything that they want. If they want to drop the figure, they can do it. And there's no room for us to complain. And hell, if they drop it, I'm not going to lie, I'll still get it. I'll get both versions. More Michelle Pfeiffer, the better. I'm still going to basically support both. Support because I'm going to tell you like this. They can do what they want, but they damn sure ain't going to actually give us a diorama like Yost is giving us. If they do, more power to them. I don't care at this point. I'm still going to basically support both because it's a space where I'm happy that we're getting figures from both, but it's just a damn shame. that it's sort of like a cheat code, or just you're doing it out of spite and envy to block a person's right to really distribute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jake, I want to, because again, you're in this realm, so you have to look at it subjectively for both ends and play devil's advocate. So I get that, because I could always tell when we have these conversations, Jake, being the one person that's in this realm, can kind of understand both sides. So I'm glad that you're on here to kind of give us your interpretation of that. So what are your thoughts on the simple fact that they are blocking the North American market, from distributing this particular figure? And do you think that it is in the company's well within their right to do so? What are your thoughts?
So I guess I'm just a little unclear as to who's so I'm guessing it's Warner Brothers blocking Yoast from being able to distribute this to the North American market. Is it my understanding that correctly?
Well, it's another company that's doing it.
It's another company. So are we assuming then? Are we beating around the bush that it might be Howard and Hot Toys?
Well, I don't know if it's Howard. See, the thing is, it's hard to say, because again, we know that Howard distributes here. I mean, he has that. I don't know if they're saying it's Hot Toys or if they're saying it's Sideshow. So I don't want to point the finger at whoever, because I honestly don't know.
Okay, so let's.
All I know, it could be Quaker Oats oatmeal that's stopping them. I don't know. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But just from a distributing standpoint, what do you think?
Friskies cat food's doing it.
Yeah, right. It could be. It could be.
Well, I mean, I think that's your signal flare, right? Saying that there's another company apparently interested in making this figure, or making a version of this figure and distributing it to the North American market, who has sole distribution rights to the North American market. So if we're looking at it that way, then yes, I'd say it's a safe bet. This is not going to be the only version of Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman that we'll see in 1/6 scale. It sucks for Yoast, but again, as one of my favorite things Robert Meyer Burnett always says, it's not what you deserve, it's what you negotiate.
Yeah.
So, it's not show friends, it's show business, and this is just the game. That's the game you play. So the thing is, though, I think that with this one, I think Yoast, his reach is getting wider and wider with every release. I think this Batman 89, with all of its warts and all, has reached a wider audience than every other release of his. So I think more and more people are becoming aware of this one. The unfortunate thing to that, though, is Hot Toys is always, well, let's say for now and probably the foreseeable future, will have a larger base than Yoast. And so I think we might see. I missed that comment. I think we might see.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's possible if the other 1/6 company does come out and announce their Michelle Pfeiffer, we will see cancellations for Yoast, which is not cool. Hopefully that there's going to be some kind of safeguard put in place where you like Kit does, you don't get your NRD back. Cancellation. They hopefully they can safeguard these cancellations to a degree. I was going to cancel a figure, but again, because I like Kit and I understand Kit, I did not cancel that figure. I just paid it off. And if I decide to keep it, I will. If I don't, I don't. But I think, if you guys pre-order something to me, that's a commitment. And if you should stick with that commitment, and barring, crazy circumstances. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know enough. If it's who I'm thinking it is, because I would imagine Hot Toys has a Warner Brothers license to make the DC things that they make. Yoast has a DC license with Warner Brothers, so there's a conflict there. InArt has a DC, which I didn't even think about. It could be InArt. They all have a Warner Brothers license, so somebody is planning to do this if Yoast is being blocked from the North American market. So
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I was excited about this because I was like, I'm hoping, the potential of even like you, Jake, it would have been exciting if, he would have reached out to you and reached out to Underground or reached out to Ray and was like, hey, I would like for you guys to, if possible, just the opportunity there to draw attention. You know what I mean? But now, like with this, if this is where he will continue, because again, they're not blocking him on vehicles, they're blocking him on 1/6 scale figures. So now it's like, you know, it's crazy. He has the license, but they're treating him like he's so toys.
It could be a growing pains thing too, though, right? I mean, because InArt's first, there's several announcements were not North American market based. You had to go overseas to get them. What was this last one? Was it Harry Potter? That was the first one that they were able to distribute directly from InArt to the North American market. Was it the Harry Potter ones?
No.
Doom. It was Doom.
No.
Doom.
Okay, the Paul Atreides. Yeah. So I mean, maybe it's a growing pains thing. They're saying, hey, well, you know, InArt had to, you know, prove themselves and get several figures out before we would allow you guys to go to North America. Maybe this will be the same thing. Maybe Yoast has to crank out a couple more 6 scale figures before they decide that they want to open that up to him. Don't know. I don't know the reasoning behind that, but it's a possibility, I guess.
Yeah, I get it, man. Like it's definitely a tough situation happening here, and I don't know. I again, without really knowing the ins and outs, like I can't place the blame game on any company because I don't know where the line was drawn or where the issue was. All I know is that it's just a missed opportunity. Not a missed opportunity, but just like a bit of a bummer, you know, that we can't decide as consumers where we want to go. We're only subjected to like 2 companies right now that, you know, we can go through. So
right. One thing real quick, Leo, I would be interested in if when you have your thing with Yoast in October or the end of this month, if he hasn't already said it by that time, I would be interested to see if his story is congruent with what John was saying, where, well, hey, you know, we had this minimum price dollar that we had to sell this thing at. I'm wondering if Yoast is getting that same kind of imposition being put on this figure.
Remind me if you could around that time, and I'll basically pose that question, you know, to him.
Yeah.
If
he's at liberty to discuss, I don't know.
Yeah, no, remind me at that time because I definitely will bring that up because that is interesting. You know, that's I didn't think about that before, so definitely thank you for bringing it up. See, this is why I have your ass on here, bro, because you always, you know what I mean, bringing up those important questions, man. So thank you for that. I will talk to him about it because again, it is interesting question to ask. But again, like I said, I mean, regardless of all the growing pains and the red tape and everything that you have to kind of get beyond the hurdles, it's a beautiful piece, man, and I cannot fucking wait until it drops, until it comes out. You know, I was like, I was telling him, I was like, hopefully it makes its release around Halloween because that would be incredible. But yeah, it's just definitely an incredible piece. I know everybody's going after it. And I'm pretty sure Yoast appreciates the love, you know, beyond the banter, beyond like the weeds of, you know, just negativity. You know, I'm pretty sure. And I told Yoast, I was like, bro, be proud that you are getting. Be proud that you and be excited that you are getting a lot of negative pushback from people because that means you have excellent pieces that people have that level of confidence. So that's just the way it is, man.
We got Dan in the back.
Oh, we got Dan back there, bro. Cheating. Here we go. What's going on with you, Dan? How you doing, bro? We got Dan, cheating ass Dan in the building, bro. What's going down with you, bro? You're muted.
Oh, I guess I was muted.
Yeah, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just fucking crazy Sunday. Got shit to do, but have some time to hop on here real fast, and then I gotta go do more shit.
Oh, okay, got you, bro. So glad to have you in here, man. I just want to get your thought. Rounding out this piece, and then we're going to jump into the next piece real quick while I have you here because I want to talk about the next piece. But what are your thoughts on this right here?
The Catwoman, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking looks really good. You know, I'm sure there's people already complaining about it. I haven't seen it.
No.
Whatever. Like this is
Lies.
it looks really good, man. I'd say like, you know, this is the prototype. He said it himself that this is you know, this isn't the final body. This is just their like test one.
Yeah.
So like the proportions on the neck look a little small. So like you know, it still looks really good for what it is. Like, that right there.
Yeah, this part right here.
Yeah, that right there looks amazing. You know, already. So imagine just like when they tweak this to their, you know, just that next those little bits of details that really add in, like it's gonna look fucking incredible.
Look at the tongue. It just looks so real. It's bizarre.
Yeah, it's really good. And then when this gets rolling eyeballs too, it's just gonna add a whole another level of dimension and like just posability, because she can get so many different looks with just you know, even with like other figures, like you can get like different like likenesses and looks when you move the eyes. So
is this going to have rolling eyeballs?
Wait,
I thought they were just going to come with more sculpt.
Yeah,
he said that he's going to definitely. I think he said Calvin and Dan. I believe he said he's going to.
I think he said it. Yeah, he said he was able to fit it in the budget.
Wow!
On every single sculpt.
I don't know about every single sculpt, but he said there is gonna be rolling eyeballs. Maybe there is on every single sculpt. Maybe it's easier than he thought. I don't know.
Crazy.
But I would hope so. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Is he including the whip too? Because I forgive me, I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, he is.
Two different ways.
Okay. Is he doing like a bendy wire for it so you can pose that?
Probably, bro. Probably.
Cool.
I believe there's two ways.
Super
There's
deluxe.
one that's gonna that can wrap around the body, and then one that can be in the hand. It comes with a taser as well. So there's gonna be a few accessories that come with it.
Yeah, definitely incredible, man. Speaking of rolling eyes, Dan, we got to jump into this piece here, bro, because this was one that we knew was coming. Didn't know when, but it was sort of like I'm not going to say save the best for last because it may not still be over yet, but we got this piece right here, which again, one that we were expecting but didn't know when. And the sculpt on this Michael Keaton sculpt looks fucking phenomenal, bro. It looks incredible. The rolling eyes technology is incredible. This is the Batman Returns Batman. And I think the redemptive quality with this is the suit in general, because now we don't have to hear people complain about the details in the suit as far as the bumpiness and everything. The head sculpt is definitely incredible. I love the ripped off cowl that we actually got from the end of the film. The detail in that. On top of that, the dial that actually comes with it. But what's interesting about this dial, and I want to kind of go here real quick, that I swear to God, that looks like you, bro. That animated feeling, that looks like you, bro.
I'll take it.
Bro, I was looking at this the other day. I was like, damn. It does, bro. Remember that?
I'm gonna be fucking snorting that devil's dandruff for that. Come out, man.
That new haircut, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, this is animated because it's like the little sneaky shit, bro. Like this.
Dude, if I ever look like this, there's something wrong with me. You should probably fucking run away.
But nah, man, what do you think about this piece, bro, in general?
It's dope, man. This one looks really good. I think the likeness is like just way better than the 2.0, which I'm still getting that 2.0 89.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting this as well. This is really good. Like I think the only like nitpick I can really say is that the unmasked head sculpt should have like that cut along his cheek where he was bleeding.
Oh, you talking about like a sort of like a damaged version?
Yeah, no, because he did get cut when he takes the mask off. Like he's bleeding on the side of his like cheek right here on his jaw. He does start bleeding. So like that would have been a bit cooler, but like whatever. You know, that's more of like just me being a nitpicker.
Plus,
but
you got the blood to create it.
Yeah, I got the blood applications and I got the paint too. If I want, I can probably cut my own, like cut into it and then fucking paint it.
Yeah.
But it looks really good though. I mean, there's no denying it. This is definitely the better version of the two. And honestly, in my opinion, this is the better movie out of the two. This is my favorite Michael Keaton Batman movie. And it looks, it's fucking phenomenal. This movie was like, I can watch the 89, but this one is the one that I can just repeatedly watch over and over and over and over again. And it just looks really good, man. I'm really excited for this. It sucks we have to wait till the end of 2025 probably for this to come out, but whatever. It's all good. I'm excited though, man. It's for me, it's deluxe or go home. You guys know how it is.
I already ordered. I definitely went in and got the deluxe. I was telling them that I had points from Toya's. She has her own account through Sideshow, and I went through and looked, and I was like, wait a minute, she had points that she didn't actually use. So I used the points, and then I also used the 20. I used like the thank you coupon that they actually have, and I brought it down. I think, let me check. I think I said it was like 168 or something like that total ship. 168 or 170, something like that ship total. That's how much I got. Yeah, through Sideshow.
Oh, you know what that means though?
What?
That means that this guy got a big discount on it. We're gonna send it to him last.
Oh yeah, probably. They'll probably do that. But you know what? Hey, at least you'll send it to me. At least I got a discount, so I don't really care. But yeah, I was able to get it at that cost, and I was like, all right, I'm cool. I'm good with that.
Yeah, this is fucking dude, this is amazing.
Yeah,
I'm excited for this, man. This is definitely one that I feel like we all knew it was coming, but I did not expect it to look this good. I thought they were just gonna be lazy and just give us the fucking reissue, but I'm glad when they do stuff like this. This is what we mean when a 2.0 is warranted. A fucking reissue though, nah, I'm not down with that.
Yeah, definitely. No, I use her account. I ordered it through her account. So it's everything is basically I didn't switch anything over. It's just I ordered it through her account because she has it. I was like, why not?
Why not? Yeah, let me get them points.
Why not? Yeah, I mean, but definitely, I love the cape. I definitely love the way the cape looks. It does look incredible. So definitely excited about this. No, wait a minute, because Chewy, didn't you say you had to leave around 1?
Yeah, I got to get going. But,
okay. Let me go to you first before we dip out, man. What are your thoughts on this piece, man?
Yeah, like basically everything Dan said. 89 is my Keaton Batman just because of my age, but this one was, I think I always liked the suit in Returns better than in 89 the movie, just because I like the fact that it looked more armor plated rather than molded muscles, which I always thought, even back then, I thought that was funny looking. But the fact that the sculpt is so good, I was actually concerned that they wouldn't be able to do younger Keaton as well as they did older Keaton, their Flash Batman, but they did a really good job with this one. And the bases are great. Like I love both versions of the base. You can pose it with the gargoyle or whatever that is, or with the cat, with the Felix head.
You mean with the Dan?
Yeah, the one has a
the dam.
The dam. Yeah, the dam on the right and the gargoyle on the left. But no, like when they do 2.0s, a lot of the time I think sometimes at least anyway, they can overthink it and not necessarily do a better job, but in this case, it looks phenomenal.
Fantastic, bro.
I'm obviously getting it. I already pre-ordered it. It's gonna stand. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do the display yet, but I was thinking I'm gonna do something like an evolution thing, and I'll have 89, then Batman Returns, than old Keaton from The Flash and have them standing around the Batmobile. But then again, I don't know how I'm going to incorporate Catwoman into there now, so I might have to rethink that. But
Gotcha.
yeah, this is great. I 100% getting this.
It's definitely a beautiful piece, man. Like you can't deny that. You know, we talked about it. We talked about it more so in detail on Friday during the corner, and definitely speaks towards the amazing work that they have actually done with the piece, and we were both excited about it. And I definitely was. I wasn't anticipating waking up seeing it that next morning, but when I saw it, I was like, okay, yeah. I know people were, especially how disappointed people were during earlier during the week with those other releases. We'll talk about here. You know, we got to talk about it. You definitely got to put it back out there, so we got to do it. But yeah, definitely, you know, something worth getting, and it was incredible, man. I'm so glad, you know, to have this piece in hand because it is absolutely amazing. You got to go now, though. You have to get off.
I got to get going, but
okay, man.
Yeah, great to see you all.
Yes, bro. Thank you for being here.
Take it easy, Rob.
Oh, we'll see you next
See
Sunday.
you, Rob.
All right, take care, guys.
See you guys later. See you later, bro. See you later, man. Calvin, I want to move in on you with this, man, because I was like, yo, like, I can just imagine like Calvin opening up his eyes Friday morning and wondering why when he looks in the mirror, what you was wondering now you open up your eyes and wondering why you look small and like you look like the kid version of you like in the mirror. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And then you open up the computer, you see that it's this particular figure. And how excited you had to be.
I was watching Copper Drop with Joey and the guys.
Okay.
And I think it was first Zio and then Austin. They were like, oh, damn. And I was like, I just went straight to my phone. I was like, something dropped. Before they even, I was like, what? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, and I already know I was going to see 89 on Friday too. So I've heard a lot of debates going like, well, this or 89 of this. And I'm like, both. And I'm getting the modern suit. So I'll have all three.
Yeah.
No fucking tap dancing around here.
Yeah, nah.
So, no, it's all three of these are coming home. No question of that. So I'm hyped for these.
Yeah. I mean, it's again, I'm glad that they kind of ended it with this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that they did that. You know, because we're not in, who knows? Like I said, it may not be over. You know what I mean? Yeah. They might still have, you know, more figures in the tuck. You know, it's just more about us waiting to see, you know, what they're gonna do.
What if they reissue this Batmobile though? Fuck.
Go ahead, because I got mine on the way. My real one's on the way. So
yeah. For all you guys with the Jazz Inc. though, you guys already got that one. But for me, like, we just got this. Fuck.
So you think so Dan, do you think they would reissue? Do you think that they might actually, because they got this, that they'll go back and reissue that?
If they were, the only way I could see them doing it is if they make it so you can turn the car into like the missile version of it, where the ends split off and it becomes the single, like motorcycle style fucking the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if they split off the sides of it, and it did, that would be
from this movie. Yeah, he fucking goes in the alleyway and the skinny part. Fucking, if you can, if they do that, or even if they just announce that single part where it's just a single one and it has like some cool flame effect and like, you know, it comes with some missiles or whatever the fuck. Like, dude, that'd be sick. I would get that. The Bat missile, exactly. Philly. That would be dope. I would get that actually. I don't know where the fuck I would put it, but I would get it. That would be cool.
Yeah, bro, like, because I even saw that even Yost put that up on his page. The split.
That to me, bro.
I saw that. He put it up on his page.
If it's like, you know, a relatively good price, I'll probably be all in on that too.
Yeah.
That was
definitely.
Cool I used to have a
Dope.
toy that did it. That you split it up. And you
Yeah.
could fucking have it.
Yeah. I mean, Mandy, so when you see this, and I wanted to kind of bring this up here, right? Because I have this here for a reason. Like, you see this, right? And then you also look at this, the modern suit. So we look at the modern suit, we look at the old. It's just like crazy how when you look at this particular version of Keaton, which is, you know, pretty much the older version, and then you go back and you look at this, it's like, wow, like you get a chance to see through the years the change and where he is now. It's like, wow, that is fucking incredible, like for them to actually show that and the progression. But what are your thoughts on this? Because I know, like I said, you weren't, you know, you just recently got the 89, you know, not too long ago. What are your thoughts about this piece here?
I mean, I'm having to use the force to not actually pre-order this, so like it looks amazing, and you know what I am for a head sculpt. I do like a head sculpt, and this one looks. I mean, there's so many things about this. You know, there's not the nostalgia. Obviously, takes you right back, and the fact that it's just amazing. I mean, if the final product's anything like this. But seeing what happened with the Obi, you know, it was even better. So, like I say, I'm having to use the force not to. I've got the 89, and I know there's a few criticisms about it. Well, quite a lot, and quite a lot of hate. But do you know what? I've got a representation of Batman in my collection to go with Catwoman, and I probably would have pre-ordered this if I hadn't got the DX08 coming in next week. Mm-hmm. so Nicholson Joker's coming in. So so I managed. Well, Toys on Fire managed to find me one. So I'm not saying I won't get it when it comes out. It depends financially. If I was loaded, I'd probably just pre-order it, but I've got to be sensible. But interestingly, I know the avocado suit on the 89, but I saw what, you know, TK421, Chris, he was saying he actually saw the Batman suit, the 89 suit, in person. He saw, he must have gone, because there's a Batman thing going on in London at the moment, I think, where they're showing all the outfits, and he said it is actually quite avocado-like. It is quite rippled and dimpled. So that's quite interesting. He said it is pretty accurate because he's got the 89 as well. But this, it looks great. It looks great, but I don't need to. And I know this would go with Michelle Pfeiffer better.
Yeah, but
I'm not.
I'm predicting. I'm just throwing this out there, Mandy. You're saying that now, but I got a strange feeling you're going to get it. I do. I have this strange feeling like you're saying it now. But you'll probably end up getting this figure, and that's not even me, but you know, no, I'm just saying you'll end up, because pretty like almost your track record with it is figures that unexpectedly you weren't going to get, but you end up for some reason you get it, like you'll end up getting it. So I'm not saying that you will, but I'm definitely not saying that you won't. So we'll see.
Yeah, so I'm not pre-ordering, but should one, when it gets released, should there be one spare somewhere and it's a decent price, then I probably will get it. Gotcha. But I'm definitely not pre-ordering. I'm being strong.
Got you. No, I completely understand.
It's fantastic though.
I understand there. Jake, what's your thoughts on this piece? Now I know, Jake, you know you probably won't get it. You know, you already know that. But what are your thoughts on the figure in general?
I'm gonna bury the lead here. It's a little story time. Back in like 1993, I dressed up as Batman Returns for Halloween. My dad dressed up as Penguin, and my mom dressed up as Catwoman.
Word.
So yeah, so this movie is near and dear to my heart, and I do, like Dan and a couple of guys said in the chat, I do prefer this suit over the 89 suit. I also prefer the Bat logo on the chest over the 89 Bat logo. I think this looks fantastic. I think that this head sculpt looks even better than the 89. I think that with the rolling eyes, I'm assuming that head, the actual head sculpt itself is detached, because it looks like in the and the side by side with it looks like it's got some tilt to it too. So that would tell me it's maybe not on a fixed neck, which allows for a greater range of motion. I think this looks incredible, and I think since they're not contending with the avocado texture, that it brings out the overall look a lot better. So this suit's great, and like Dan, because of my age, I was born the year that the original '89 came out, so I grew up more on this one than I did the '89 one. I'm still not getting it though.
You said you're still not getting it though. I like how you brought
you give us this whole story.
And then he's like,
I said I'm going to bury the lead. So yeah, but no, it's a great looking figure. And agree with Dan again. This is the deluxe. You go with the deluxe, you have to.
He said, "Yeah, I'm still not getting it though." So you know that right now, I'm not getting it. But
I can go on a huge tangent as to why I am so soured on almost everything Batman, but I won't. So.
Here you go. But everybody out there, though, even though he's not getting it, if you are looking to pick this figure up, you can actually go through Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles to pick it up. So
feel free to hit me up for a pre-order. I will definitely secure you one.
There you go. So that's what to talk about. Hit him up, and he got you. But definitely an incredible. Costa, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Buying it.
Buying it.
That's it. I love Batman. That's especially Keaton. So I don't know, that horrible story that was just told, and the fact that Jake is not even gonna get this, and he grew up on it. Get out of here. You were what, 3 or 4? Wait, 89. You were born 89. Wow, I was 14 when 89 came out.
I said 93.
93, 92. This is 92. So
I was on the precipice of being 4.
3 years. Yeah. Sorry, you didn't grow up on shit, sir. That's 3 years. Oh wait, never mind. It came out 3 years later, so you were 3. Mm-hmm. Your parents did a bad job. They need to get you some more. They needed to give you some more love back then. Some more Batman Keaton love.
I had a Harry Potter room back then, under the stairs.
1993? Is that what? That's not when the first book came out. You're screwing me up here. Screwing me up, Jake. Screwing me up, Jake. Anyway, I love this. I love the head sculpt. I will probably pop that head sculpt off and stick it on my Mars Toys suited one because it looks better. But if it comes out like that, But yeah. This is awesome, and I am surprised we didn't get the vote for the Bat Missile on Jazz Inc.'s site, but that's good. Let's push it off a little bit so recoveries can happen.
Yeah,
and then we'll
we can talk
go to
about
the Bat
that
Missile.
later.
But this is amazing. I love it. I said on Brother Cousins that they were gonna have this for Batman Day, and so did a lot of other people, and I'm glad and I'm happy, and I don't know what other adjectives I can use. Ecstatic, elated, all of those. So yeah, awesome. I love it.
Guys, I've really got to go. I'm ever so sorry. My dad's just calling. He's got a little problem, so I'm just going to have to shoot. So,
okay.
We'll see you, everyone.
We'll see you later. Thank you for being here.
Soon.
So glad to have you here with us,
guys.
lady. Take care, and hope I'll pray for your dad. See you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me run to. She's already knocking on the door, so let me get going.
Oh, you got to get out? Okay. All right, man. I'll check you out.
I gotta go. I will see you guys next week.
See you, 101 people in here. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Costa, sticking with you though. While we're here in this,
can't leave.
Right, sticking with you though. Since we are talking about what was expected last week, what was not expected was this piece right here. Goldar from Power Rangers.
Jesus Christ.
I told you I wanted to start with everything that was the positive aspect of it, and then we'll just start talking about this right here.
I'll go first then.
Okay. All right, let's go to you real quick. I'm gonna give you a chance to think, Casa. But yeah, Jake, what's your thoughts on this piece right here, bro?
I'm super excited that Hot Toys is finally giving us a Hawkman. Hawkman Beyond, bring it on,
bro.
No, but for real though, I mean, what this screams to me is Sideshow hitting up Hot Toys like, "Hey, throw us a bone, give us some kind of exclusive we can offer for like the Batman anniversary." And they're like, "All right, take these fucking repaints," and that's what they did. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't hate it. I'm not gonna get it.
I hate it. I'll just say that. I fucking hate it.
It doesn't bother me one way or the other, but it is a super strange choice.
Bro, like I don't understand.
No rhyme or reason.
Yeah, I guess that's my thing is like I don't understand the reasoning. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, and I don't want to act like we're new to this and we're foreign to it because we know this is what they do. They go back, they give us repaint of figures that, you know, no one has actually asked for at that point.
Yeah, but I mean,
and it's definitely what they do. But it's just strange that they go back and they give us now again, Beyond, if you have the original Beyond Black and Red, then you're okay with that. I have the original. This is never, you know, I was even skeptical about getting the original until I got it. And I was like, okay, you know, I can rock with it. But yeah,
they're doing to Batman what they did to clones.
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's the principle. It's the principle.
Yeah, bro. Like this. Nah, it's a no. Dan, which I mean, I already know you said you hate it, but what's your thoughts behind this, bro?
Oh, dude, this is just fucking lazy by Hot Toys, man. Like, first, I will say this: I love this suit in the original version, the black and red, and even that one sat for a bit on Sideshow. Granted, it did end up, you know, selling out, and then once it sold out, a lot of people were clamoring for it. You know, I think at one point this thing was like $400 on the eBay back in when it came out after it sold out, and which is cool. Like, but dude, like, what the fuck is this? How is this supposed to be for like why are we getting shit like this for the 85th anniversary? Like, nobody wanted this. Not one person was
Sideshow exclusive. That is it. That's why.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. Like, there's so many other things we could have got, dude. We could have got a Sideshow exclusive comic book fucking Batman or something, or a fucking just anything else. Like, would have been fine. Like, what if we got a Bruce Wayne like from fucking BVS, or a fucking a Bruce Wayne Michael Keaton or something like Batman related? Fuck, hell, I even take fucking Adam West's terrible depiction of Batman. But yeah, I can't get behind this. I'm not buying this. If you like it, that's cool. For me, this is just lazy cash grab. I can't, dude.
I don't know what they definitely like. You know,
they gave us the fucking Origins, the Arkham Origins regular suit when he fights fucking Deathstroke, the original suit. We could have got that, dude. That would have been awesome. Like, that's the one suit we're missing. They keep giving us these. This shit wasn't even in the game.
Right. It really shows up at your house for free, Dan, and then your tune changes on it. You're like, oh, I actually kind of like it.
Even if I get it for free, I'm gonna be like, dude, if it shows up, I'm gonna be like, Jake, you motherfucker. I'm like, it's here, but I'm still not gonna love it. I'm still not gonna love
it. It's Costa, your thoughts about this piece, bro?
I follow Kevin Smith's philosophy now of I only want to show you the things that I like and the positive things. So I'm not gonna talk about this. What do you mean you're not gonna talk about this? What are you, pussy? Yo, I'll talk about this. Let me tell you something, guys. I don't understand what is going on here. You could have given us so many Batmen. This is why I stick with a winner. That's why you gotta back the Star Race. Star Race is the best company. Every time I say Star Race, I get $5. An angel gets their wings, and we're all happy. You get Doughy Rocky. It's way better than this. You get dough-faced Card Shark Rocky. He's He's way better than this thing. What is this? What is it's Batman? He's rich or something? Is he a billionaire? What? Batman's a billionaire, and he's gonna be like, hey, guess what, everybody? I'm gonna show that I've got so much money. I'm gonna have a gold-plated suit. This is what we're gonna do now. Is this it? Sideshow, you should be ashamed of yourself. Or maybe you just like money. Maybe Sideshow's okay. It's okay. It's a business. You got to business it sometimes. You got to make the money. You got to give it out. There's like 2,000 people that might want this. You never know. But seriously, Star Ace, thank you and good night.
Yeah, I which movie was that? Which movie was that? Was that The Decimation of Smile, or was that the first film where he got plated in gold and then he shook it off?
Gold member?
No, not gold.
I love gold.
Not gold.
And a pancake?
Bro,
Great.
yeah. Here's the thing, bro. And I don't want to douse anybody's flame who might be interested in this, because there might be a gained interest. I wouldn't know why, but for people who might have missed the first Beyond, maybe they're okay with it. Nah, this ain't it. It's definitely ain't it. I will say, like I said, I mean, out of the two, what some would say disappointing releases, this was the better of the two. You know what I mean? I will say that. I like this one because it is accurate as far as comic accuracy, color palette. The gold and yellow that we actually had with this one does look good. Now I have the original, so I wouldn't need this at all, but it definitely looks good as far as the color. And maybe they should have just stuck with this, and it would have lessened the blow. Stuck with this, do this, and don't release the other one. You know what I mean? The Beyond. And then people would have probably been like, okay, well, I'm not going to get it, but at least it's not as horrible. But we see this, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to get it, but I can see where it is room for it for people who might have actually missed out on the first version. Dan, what you think about this piece, bro?
This one's cool. It looks pretty much the same as the original. It's just painted purple.
Yeah.
I don't love it, because I think I do love the colors itself, but they should have made improvements to this thing. I know the original complaint about this was the joints on the hip. I do love this figure, by the way, the original one. I love posing it. It's awesome. But why not make a different one? This was never in the game as well. It's just make a different figure, and still make a Batgirl though. But I get it, man. They're trying to milk this fucking cow. But for me, it's just I can't justify having two of these.
Yeah.
And again, principle.
Yeah.
Just doing Batman wrong. I can't do it. But no, this looks good. It looks fine. I did have a question though about this.
What's up?
Does that hair look like it's wool? It looks different. It looks different than the one I have.
It does look different, and I was thinking about that the other day.
It looks different than mine.
I don't know, because it does. It could be wool, because when I look at mine,
mine is poofy as fuck.
Yeah, it definitely is. So I'm wondering, because
that looks. Look at that! The individual strands, it looks a lot more.
Yeah, it looks natural, it lays and everything the natural way. But they don't say anything about it. They just say interchangeable lower faceplate, metallic purple and gold. But maybe it's not.
If that's the case, this will be the first rooted hair since they started doing artisan that will go back to the doll hair.
Yeah. Could be. Jake, what are your thoughts about this piece?
I just want to say the other one, I really did wake up that morning and see that, and I thought for a second that was a Hawkman figure. I'm like, man, they missed the timing on this one. I think this is cool to see the more classic Batgirl colors. I'm not gonna get this. I don't give a shit about it, but I think it looks cool. But it seems like people are missing that this is to celebrate 30 years of Sideshow being in business.
Yeah.
So again, I think this is literally just Hot Toys. Like, I don't think they were ever gonna make Sideshow some exclusive, like, never used, like, brand new figure. You know,
They
I
just throw
think
him a
this is
bone with like a repaint.
exactly that's all this is. Like, oh, okay, you're 30 years in business. All right, well, here's exclusives for just you. Congrats on 30 years. But yes, unequivocally, this is definitely the better offering of the two. I love the more classic purple and blue, or sorry, purple and yellow. And then I think this would go great with the WB100 Dark Knight. So, you know, you can pair it with that nicely colored up Batman. I have no stake in this game. I do not care. I think it looks a lot better than the actual original version, but that's just because I'm a sucker for comic book accuracy. And so, you know, I like that Dan's so upset by this, because Hot Toys is now doing what comics have done for decades and oversaturate Batman. One of my issues with it. So now they're doing it in figure form, and it's par for the course.
I love the Batman. I love Batman, but when they start doing this bullshit, that's when it starts bothering me.
Trust me, that's how I feel about comics. If you read every Batman comic out right now, you're like, I might hate Batman right now.
Yeah, I think I felt the same way, Dan, Jake. I think basically when, you know, the run that kind of set me over the top when I was kind of done with the comic itself, I kind of came back. I came back around a little bit slightly, but again, we already know when they made him, literally tried to make him a god, bro.
Dude,
you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that would have been right.
They do that with a lot
Rebirth.
of characters, though.
Yeah,
but they gave him like the Mobius chair.
They put him in a Mobius chair.
I've seen. Yeah,
that pissed me off too.
I'll tell you where I dropped off. Dark Knight's Metal. After that. Like, this is stupid. He is a bad god again.
Yeah,
he's also like, you know, like prophesized, and I'm so done with it, dude. People thought it was cool, and like,
I mean, they made a shit ton of statues and figures, all kinds of.
I couldn't stand it. I was like, I'm done with Batman after this. This is ridiculous. That's why I love the Robert Pattinson Batman so much. It's like, he's a detective who can kick the shit out of you, but that's it. He's not. This guy would never beat Superman. I hate that argument.
Yeah, you don't like that he stole the Flash's powers, bro?
Dude, I don't like any of that. The Green Lantern, the Aquaman, the Doomsday Batman. Like, I hated all of it.
So shout out to Victoria.
He just drove the Batmobile so fast that he stole his powers, bro. Come on, man.
Shout out to Victoria Cantina. She said, "Good day, gents. Love that we're getting more Burtonverse Batman from multiple companies. The Mezco account announcements are a blast. Definitely. Thank you for being here, also, Victoria. So glad to see you here with us. We also have Jason Douglas. I would love to have a Joker in nurse uniform. Yeah, that would definitely be dope to have here. Striker 47, 12 extra for Batgirl dress for the repaint. That is funny. $12 extra put out, out there. Yeah, definitely a lot going on in this particular space here. This is a hell nah. Happy to have the original, definitely. All right, I want to pose this. I want to put this out there real quick, and Costa, which is this gonna show up? Are you gonna get this, bro?
I'm getting 15 of them, baby. Look at that suit. Look at that suit. Oh, it's purple delight. Yes, I'm going to get 17 now. I'm going to order them. I'm going to sell 5 of them for $25,000 a piece. And then the others, I'm going to just marvel at the shrine that I'm making. Batgirl in purple. That's what it's going to be called. Batgirl in purple. I love you guys. Good night.
Yeah. Dad, I want to pose this question.
Let's do it.
You're gonna hate me for this, bro. You definitely gonna hate me for this one. But do you think before this 85th anniversary is over and this run is over, hypothetical, do you think they'll make good at any point? That they'll make good?
I just want to say, this figure is such a piece of shit. I went to pose it. I went to move my Batman, and the fucking cod piece for his fucking junk, dude, is just unglued. I was like, I'm about to throw this fucking piece of shit away. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Like, if I didn't have that custom head sculpt on it, dude, I would have fucking tossed it out my window. Like, I'm so done with this fucking figure. Like, I have it. God, they need to redo this. Please, I hope to God they redo this figure and do it right, because that last one was just a bag of shit. I have not posed it at all, and it's falling apart already. Like, the fucking glue is coming undone, like on the fucking like cod piece. Like, how is that not one piece? Like, that shit is glued. Like, on his
can't
crotch.
just play with these in the tub, Dan. Stop doing that.
That's my special time.
There's no way of making this like. Damn, bro.
This figure fucking sucks, man.
And that's my favorite suit of the trilogy.
That mine too.
They can't get it right.
And they just can't get it right. It's mine too. It's definitely my favorite suit from the trilogy, but they fucked it up. And I'm like, yo,
dude, fuck.
Yeah. It's like, how did you how?
Is that a Hey Arnold reference?
Like normally figures don't like I told you guys time and time again, Aquaman is the worst fucking figure in my collection. I hate that figure, but I have to have it because it's part of the Justice League. This is now the number one figure I fucking hate in my collection. I thought the custom head sculpt, the custom cape would save it.
Yeah, nope.
Dude, all I did was move it, and that fucking shit unglued. Nah, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
It doesn't save it. It doesn't save it at all,
insane.
bro. It definitely doesn't save it at all. Even with the custom sculpt, because, and I was talking about this the other day, man. With the custom sculpt that I got, I put it on this figure, and it still looks out of proportion to the body. So I had to move the cape around just to make it look better. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing in this figure that excites me at all, bro. And I'm like, yo, it is. I'm like there with Jake. Like, this is one of my favorite suits. It is literally my favorite suit from the trilogy, but they got it wrong. They fucked it up. Yeah. And I'm just like, but I also remember that they specifically made this suit for the Tumblr. Like they did, because there's no fat suit at the bottom. You can literally pose and sit him down.
And they want you to close that canopy because fucking that head sculpt is ass.
Yeah, it is. They definitely want you to close the canopy on this piece, but
don't look too close.
Yep, close the canopy. There you go. But like this thing, man, like I saw the head sculpt I got was the OT Customs ones. It's fucking expensive, dude. It's almost as much as the figure getting it. Head sculpt. And it looks great on it. From the neck down, though, that figure's a fucking mess.
It's a disappointment.
They're all off.
It's a disappointment. Yeah. It's definitely a disappointment. So, it's a fuck up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It definitely is a fuck up. But it is what it is. It's like a take it or leave it type of situation. Like, if you
I have the quarter scale. The quarter scale looks fucking amazing compared to this.
Yeah,
and the quarter scale is like fucking almost 10 years old. Yeah, and it's awesome. I love the quarter scale, and I'm getting a custom head sculpt for that as well if it ever fucking shows up. But it's really good. The proportions are fucking almost perfect in my opinion. The likeness in the head sculpt and cowl doesn't look like a fucking pigeon. Yeah, it's pretty decent, man. Like this though, disappointing.
Very, very, very disappointing, bro. And again, for all those who have it, I just wanted to put it out there just in case, like if there's a possibility down the road, that we would see something different, if we would get something different, who knows. Want to bring this up real quick, Dan, or guys in general, and then we're going to kind of close out with this one. What do you guys think about Yost? And Dan, I know you said that, well, look, I already have a version that I'm cool with, so I'm not going to kind of jump into it. But what do you think about him making an announcement that now Yost making the announcement now that they are going to go full-fledged ahead with the Tumblr, bro? And not only just the Tumblr, but also the camo Tumblr as well.
I actually don't have a Tumblr.
Oh, you don't? You don't have the Hot Toys version?
No, I don't have a Tumblr. I love that vehicle, and I loved it like in the movies. Dude, as a kid, I used to have all the fucking toys, like everything, dude. Like not all the toys. I remember I just had like the smaller ones that like They're like Hot Wheel size. Like
Yeah,
I fucking love that. Like, those are great. Like, and this, it'd be cool. I just I don't have that much space to get another vehicle. Like,
yeah,
I'm actually pretty like topped out on space, dude. Especially for the shit I have on like pre-order. Like, I'm pretty. I actually meant to say this too. Like the other day, I'm reaching like my fucking the end game here and like the total collecting space I have. So like at a certain point, it's gonna be, if I want something new, I'm gonna have to fucking start switching shit out or selling and fucking getting stuff out, because I'm getting to that point. But
where it's
and so unless I move to another house soon, which I am looking, but
I get it, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I think, you know, if he does it, you know, it's going to be an incredible ride. But also, I know, because he talked about the fact that he's doing it in complete diecast.
Oh fuck, that's gonna be expensive.
He said it's going to definitely do it in diecast. It's going to be a heavy boy. Now I know it's going to probably not be completely diecast, but it'll probably have diecast parts.
Yeah.
So he is asking the community for their take on it, and to send him pictures, reference points, stuff like that, and what they think. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a good one for those who, you know, have a Tumblr, a Hot Toys Tumblr on other Jazz Inc. Batmobiles. That Hot Toys Tumblr is so small, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Kind of have to upgrade so your Batmobile collection is all in scale. It is smaller. It's a beast in my collection now, but it is smaller to scale compared to what I know he's going to do. So
like that 89 behind me, it's pretty fucking large. Like, itself, but it's a large vehicle.
Yeah.
And the Jazz Inc. that 4 inches would barely fit into that fucking 6th.
Yeah.
So fucking it's a Tumblr. The Tumblr is a fucking wide bastard, right? Like, it's I don't know if I have the space for it. We'll see. It depends.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Kobe and Hoop, thank you, man. Yeah, I love, you know, it's Kobe.
Yeah, I already gave Yost a heads up on things Hot Toys missed, like the side wings, the panel pop out when jumping. Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot. So we'll see how it's gonna go. But I know damn well it's gonna be expensive as fuck. So
that's gonna be expensive. I can see it being like $2,000.
Sheesh. It's gonna be an expensive ass piece, just to put that out there. So anyway, 87 people here watching. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel, man. Thank you guys for definitely being here with us today. Yeah, man, that's everything that pretty much happened last week that I know of, that, you know, pretty much. And yes, you did have an update. I still don't have my all-in set for the Batman you know, figure from Spec yet. Still waiting on it. Apparently it's supposed to be shipped the end of this month.
Which one?
Yeah, it goes the all-in.
Oh, the rooted. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
all in rooted. So we'll see. We'll definitely see how it goes. 89 people in here watching. The Tumblr is short and thick like a fine woman. Brad. Brad. Say it again with your chest, bro. Thank you for being here, man. Love it. Definitely love it. Thank you so much. If they do a 1/6 Jurassic Park Ford Explorer,
that would be sick.
That'd be sick,
bro. I think, as a matter of fact, you know what, real quick, because I think somebody put it up on his page. Like, I think they definitely did put that up on the page as to a vehicle that they were looking for him to possibly tackle. Like, you know,
but then we're gonna need the dinosaur too, man.
Yeah,
shit, a 1/6 scale dinosaur.
Bro, 1/6 scale dinosaur.
Bro, hey, the Hot Toys did the do-back, and that. So look, I looked at the dimensions on that motherfucker because I was like, okay, I'm making space, I'm doing stuff. Jesus fucking Christ, dude! It's 32 inches long. It's 14 inches wide, and I think another 14 inches tall.
Yeah, in all honesty, bro. Yeah,
that T-Rex is like 36 feet tall, dude. You're thinking like a 6 foot tall for a 1/6 scale.
Yeah, bro. Like,
or give us the head or something, dude. Like, just the fucking the head, or like
coming through the skylight.
Yeah, like a dial piece or something, you know, like that'd be
Yeah.
fucking cool. Or give us a 1/6 scale Velociraptor.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I know that
I would love that, dude.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing, bro. Like, because a lot of people have been talking, it is definitely on his radar because a lot of people have been talking about it. Like, a lot of people have been talking about that Jurassic Park.
Used to ride that all the time at Universal Studios, all the time.
Yeah, dude, I love that.
Yeah, definitely, man.
That
Do the gate. Yeah, I'd want the gate, like the gate dial. That would be dope.
That'd be big as fuck though, too.
It'd be a big ass gate,
Yeah.
but that shit would be dope as shit. So
Like a whole table.
right. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys out there for definitely being here with us. Today. Dan, what's going on with you, man? What you got planned on, bro?
Oh man, like I said, I got a bunch of shit to do today, but I just want to say thanks for having me on. It's always fun.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Recently hit 5K on the
Word. Yep,
channel.
saw that, bro.
Congrats, man.
Congrats, man.
Gonna be doing like a little giveaway soon. I'm gonna be announcing it, and then and I mentioned before, and I keep saying it. Once I hit 10, that In Art Rooted Batman is going to some lucky bastard out there as well.
Damn.
But other than that, I did drop my review on this. I did a review on this guy right here, so it is on my channel. Please go check it out if you are interested. A lot of people were sleeping on this thing.
Yeah,
and after it
I've
came
heard
out,
nothing but good things with that, bro.
the only thing that sucks is the ankles. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a amazing piece. Go check out my review on my channel, and then thanks for having me again. A lot of fun as always, and
appreciate it, bro.
Stay
cheating. You already know, man. Costa, what's going on with you, bro? What you got going on, man?
We have points of articulation tonight at 8:30. So I expect all 90 or how many people are in here right now. Let's see. How many are in here? 83 people.
82, right? 82 people.
You should be there tonight at 8:30 at the Pop Culture Living Room YouTube channel. Yesterday, I put in a full 12 inches of shelf into my garage shelf.
Oh,
yeah, that's how I roll,
We
baby.
all thought the same thing.
Well, that's the title of the video. Adding a full 12 inches.
All 12 inches, yeah.
So I put in I did a whole thing on the wood floating shelf yesterday, and it was great. Yeah, exactly. No, we're not shying away from that. And next Saturday, I'm going to be putting lights into those shelves. So those will be cool, and lights into the display. But I'm individually addressable lights. So it's going to be fancy. They're going to be fancy lights. So if you want to come and see that live build next week, and points of articulation tonight. So yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
As always, man. As always, welcome, man. And last but not least, we got Jake in the building, man. What's going on with you, man? What you got going on?
I got lots going on, man. So first off, Dan did do a hell of a job on that Kenobi review. So definitely go check that out. He had some great poses.
Cheating?
Yeah, he cheats. But hey, are you getting your gantry out right now? Is that what you're starting right now?
Well, I didn't. I'm just but I mean, I'm taking it all out of the because this is a big ass box, bro.
Yeah, it is. I told you.
Like, look how big this thing is, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, it's damn and heavy as shit, bro. Like, so yeah. But yeah.
Well, what I've got going on is I will be on Points of Articulation with Costa tonight at 8:30. So definitely come check me, wipe the floor with the other competitors. That's what I'll be doing. Next weekend, I will not be able to be on Lael. Sorry, I haven't told you yet, but I'll be in Chicago. So I'm going to be checking out the Reds play the Cubs at Wrigley Field. I've never been to Wrigley Field, so I'm looking forward to that. And this week, we've got, just so you know, the store has Thrawn coming in, Rocket and Cosmo 2-pack coming in, She-Hulk all coming in. So if you guys are looking for either of those, feel free to hit me up. I've got a few extras of each. Figured I'd just put that out there. Other than that, check me out on Points of Articulation tonight.
Yeah, and he got me this fucking cheating ass comic.
I was going to ask if you read it yet.
I read a couple pages. But I'm trying to save it for my flight when I go to Ireland. So.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
When's your flight, bro?
October 1st.
Word soon.
Yeah, it's getting there pretty soon. Just getting last minute shit. You already know. You know how
It'll
it
be
is.
before issue 2 comes out.
Hell
I
yeah,
know.
bro.
Oh, no, I'm definitely gonna
Hell
read this on the
yeah,
plane. I'm gonna
bro.
be there reading this shit. Headphones in. I'm gonna tell my girl, take your ass to sleep. I'm reading.
Yeah, definitely, man. But thank you definitely for being here as always. Shout out to 12-inch Moose Dream in the building.
This
Scale
guy.
Reviews. If you're giving away your Batman Returns, you can send it to me since you really owe me $5. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
I don't know.
Definitely.
Batman Returns is worth $5 though, bro.
Shout out to 12-inch as always, man. And shout out to you guys out there. What we got going on with the channel here? Tomorrow Comic Book Talk with Friends. So we got that actually going on. Let me see here. Wednesday, Say What Wednesday. We got Figure Flex Friday. Next Friday, and full rotation and everything. If anything gets released and reviewed, of course, we got episode of the corner. I got another definitive take I'm going to be doing. I just don't know on which figure yet. I thought I was going to probably do Thor, the mighty Thor, over the ages, just to basically kind of compare those particular figures. So look for that coming up. I don't know. I'll probably start that today if I get time, because I got a lot going on. I'll probably start it tonight or sometime like that.
Open that gantry first.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro. Like, the way he got this thing wrapped up is incredible. But I'll definitely get it open, and I'm just trying to decide on whether or not I want to do a review or just do like a posing video and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure, but we'll see how that goes. But again, thank you guys for being here. Another incredible show. Everybody out there, have a great day. The rest of your Sunday. And again, enjoy some football games. Relax with the family. Relax with your loved ones. And yeah, man, just shout out to everybody out there. Again, just want to give a quick rest in peace to my brother Brian. Definitely, man, gone but never forgotten. You fought the good fight. And definitely he died of, a reaction to cancer. So just to kind of put that out there. And the good, again, he won't be forgotten. Looked up to this man, and everything that I am and who I am as not only just a creator collector, but just in life as a human being was inspired by this individual. I call him my brother. He was my cousin, my first cousin, but we were raised together, we lived together, and people would have thought that we were brothers. You know what I mean? Just the way we approach life. So again, rest in peace to Brian, rest in power, never forgotten. And this is why I say, everybody out there, make sure that you always cherish your loved ones, man. Go out there, because you never know when anything can change at the end of the day. So just to put that out there, have cancer, bro. That's where I'm at. Have cancer, because cancer has got a hold and grips on everybody. And it's just, it's this right here. Cancer is spreading faster than HIV right now, bro. Like literally. You know what I mean? It's really spreading out there, man. So again, everybody, you have a beautiful Sunday, and just prepare for the week. I think this is the last week before fall hits. I think fall's coming up here soon. So
I'll take the fall weather. It's been hot.
Yeah, man, I'll take the fall weather. I can't wait to get that. Yep. But definitely thank you guys for being here. And yeah, have an incredible week, incredible weekend, next weekend, whatever. And we'll talk to you soon. Peace and love. We out.
All right, y'all.